What's up, game traders? Still trying to work out some bugs here, but
What's up, game traders?
should be
What's
all
up, game
set.
traders? Work out some bugs here. Work out some bugs here.
All right, well, I'll figure that out. All right, guys, what do we got going on here today? So, games started a little differently today. I went to this game last night. I'm going to show you. It was an amazing comeback by the Diamondbacks. There was another thing going on at the Suns arena, so traffic was crazy. Didn't get there until second inning. It's 4-0 into the fourth. Here, I'll show it to you in a second. We've got other games coming online right now. 107, 110, 110. So another 3 games are coming on. So the list should come up to 5. And then we'll see what games might be tradable. But let's go look at last night's game on the D-backs, and I'll show you. Here it was. Okay. So I drew it on my phone because I think, let me see if I can recreate what I was looking at. It was 1. I'm gonna make that a little bigger. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 3. And then we had this like 4th wave up, but you can see that the divergences were really good right here. So I hit this one for plus 235, I believe it was. Right here. I started it in the 7th inning and it hit in the 8th inning. So I had to do it twice. So this was a win. Oh no. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 3, 4. And then that little 5th wave there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So at the end of the game, so I was excited about this little win here. I had 50 bucks on it. I posted on X so you can see the exact chart. Now let's go over there. I guess we can look at it. Let's pull it up. Was that last night? 2 out. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, here's the chart. On my phone, it looked a little different. Let's see if I can scrunch it up. So sometimes on the phone, MLB looks a little better, I think, because it makes the signal tighter. But this is what it looked like last night on the phone. So we had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I had this little wedge. So I guess I was drawing the wedge a little differently. Maybe something like this, kind of coming in like that. And then this might have been like this. So it looks a little different on different devices. Basketball, I like it to be like spread out like this. Like basketball, and you guys could do it too if you like it better for baseball, like that. I don't. Baseball, I like it to be tighter because there's not enough movement in baseball sometimes. Because it's, you know, you have boring innings where nothing happens. So I think this compresses the chart, makes it a little bit more readable for me. But here, if we go back to this, so yeah, so we're here, and this was successful. So I was like, okay, that's awesome. Usually after AB, it's a C up. So I was like, Chicago's going to probably win this game. That was this move right here. But then we had A, B, C. So that was a 3-leg move. This looked like a 3-leg move. And right around here, I was like, I think we need to stay. And here's the bottom of the 9th right there. And it looked like this. I think I put the chart even on the X too, so we can look at it. Let's go to that. Let's see where I had it. Was it in the comments here? I definitely had it. Let's see. That I posted this morning. That was Red Sox. Wonder where it went. Huh. That's weird. Anyway, it looks like this. It would be A. Oh. A. Oh, come on, give me a break. A. And there was the B. And then, of course, crazy C down. I had my C over here, just implying that. But I had all these people around me. First off, during this little piece here, I was telling everyone around me it was 4-0 that the D-backs were not going to get shut out. So that happened here. And then right around here, I was telling everyone around me, I think the D-backs have a chance. I think the D-backs have a chance. And then boom, home run, walk-off home run to win the game. So that was pretty exciting yesterday. All right, let's go back. So on here in the game list, so that's completed games. That's how you go back in time. Oh, do we have a report? Let's see if we have a report on this. Oh, we do. Oh, it kept my annotations. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize we could do that. Just brought my chart right into this. So we write these articles after the game. I don't know if there was a trade here. Might not have been. Let's see what it's saying up here. Let's say trap avoided. Walk off. I don't think it picked up a trade. Let's see. Usually down here. 1, 2, 3. Middle of the fourth. $0.02 to $1. I guess on Kelce, yeah, that would have been. I wonder if we can click on Kelce and take. It won't take you back to that game, I don't think. Oh, it did. Oh, wow. So look at this. Right at the bottom of the ninth, Arizona was at 9%. You could have took them. Oh, this is time, right? So yeah, that's confusing. But anyway, 14, 15, 8 you could have got on Kelce. That's pretty badass. I just played it with DraftKings. All right, let's go here. Then we go back to live games. Okay, now we got all these games playing. Nothing to see. I guess Cincinnati has someone on base. Still nothing to see. None of these teams are good, though. So this might be one of the better games. At Chicago, Arizona, Pitt, and San Diego, maybe. These guys are like flip-flopped. Meaning San Diego's ranked 9th, but their OPS is terrible. Whereas Pitt's kind of in the middle of the pack, second half, but they have a 5 in OPS. Maybe something with that game. And then Philly, of course, we got to keep an eye on them. Seattle's just the worst, so I will not bet on them. 19th and 27 OPS, no way. Same thing here. Yeah, these teams suck. There's no way I'm betting on this. I can just remove that from the game list. So you can do that by favoriting these other ones. You do a hard left click and it turns yellow right here. And then that puts in the favorite. This one I do not want. Cleveland, LA. LA sucks. 28-29. Nah. Cleveland's 30 on OPS. They're okay, but I don't think so. Maybe Pitt for some action in Philly. Probably those again. I'll keep all of them on here just so we can like go through them all. Doesn't mean can't be good games or score or what have you. But we'll check it out. I want to fix this thing. Usually when I put on a hold screen, I had some music playing. I got that set up, but for some reason it's not working. So I'm gonna put on break for a second and let's see if I can get this work. All right, we got that working. I had like a refresh on my source, my audio. What's this called? My Spotify source. Sweet. All right. All right, so let's see here. What else do I want to show you? I can go through. We got this dashboard view. Oh, that's what I wanted to show. Football. So, football games. We have one of the football games. Thursday we start. All right. Oh no. Here we go. So Thursday we have 3 games. Whoa. 4 games on Thursday. Okay. So tomorrow night, I don't know if, I guess I could go live. I'll go live again. I don't know. Oh, man, Cincinnati just scored. Yeah, I said that. Cincinnati had something going on. Yeah. So if the game signal picked up on it, like right here. Okay. Let's go to NFL completed. And we went 40%. So we're going to give guidance in football. It is not meant to be just like an easy signal for you guys, where you just blindly follow it. I would not do that because it's okay. It runs around 40, it's about 50%-ish. It's not meant, but we're going to tell you if the team with the ball is going to score. Now, also, we're in preseason, so we have a lot of different players and not all the starters, all that kind of stuff. But once we get into the season, this is a nice tool that you can use to complement your charts. So, you have your couple of football games you want to watch. You're charting them, and then right in this box in here, we have current drive, next drive, and it will give you some guidance like this team may score or what have you. And then if it matches up with your chart, then you can go ahead and take the trade. So it's neat. So come back for football, I guess is what I'm telling you. Maybe tomorrow night I'll do it so I can show you guys live. We're not putting much stock in it until we get going with the real lineups. All right, so nothing really going on. Oh, Philly came out strong already. Yeah, they're doing really well. Wait, 9th place maybe now? 8th. Oh, they were on a 2-game losing streak. But they're 8-10 in the 8-2 in the last 10. OPS 19, not bad. All right, so the thing with this method is, we need chart time, right? So, and then usually we have the starter in through the 5th, 6th inning. So it seems like we get a lot of, moves in here all the way to the end, like I showed you with the D-backs game yesterday. So we let this develop. Sometimes there are little mini patterns that show up here, but we'll see if we see any. But like this is hard. We need to, now based on, this is interesting. My guy here, Brian, he's a chartered market technician. We're going to try to start linking up the series games together. We're a little late in the season to do this. We're hoping we can do it for football too, where we can link these game signal charts to each team so we can zoom out and see like a season view, a month view, kind of like you do with stock charts. You have a daily chart, a weekly chart, a monthly chart. We're going to try to do that, build all those charts so that we can see like Boston. Boston was terrible in the beginning of the season. Maybe they hit a low and all these indicators were flashing like they're going to bounce, and they bounced. Now they had a little short-term top just recently, and now it looks like they might be getting going again. We want to see if we can like zoom out on a whole season and kind of see how a team's doing. But if we go to the Arizona game from yesterday, let's go to the game from yesterday. this is very oversold, okay? Meaning it ended off with Arizona all the way down here. So the likelihood, we'll see if it plays out, is that the Cubs should score first, or if there's one more move down for Arizona, then the next series of runs should be the Cubs. So let's see if that plays out today. It would be interesting. So it's like we're taking this chart right here, and we're going to add it. We're going to start it from this point, and we're going to continue it on today. And we're working on this behind the scenes for you guys. So we add it on here. So this is kind of like, I guess what this would look like is a bear flag. It would look like this now if we connected the charts. It would kind of look like that big drop was at the end of the game from last night. Now we're going sideways. Okay, let's see if there's any divergences. No. So it might go that Arizona actually does score another run maybe. So it kind of finishes this off, and then we see kind of a move for the Cubs. All right. Cubs are favored, of course. Cubs are amazing. I think they're number 1-1. Oh no, they're 5th in OPS, number 1 in OPS, and 5th overall. So very strong team, the Cubs. Very, very strong. But we'll wait for this to happen. For me, there's nothing to do here, but this is an interesting thought experiment, I guess. Well, let's just leave that here. So it'd be this, and then we go, okay? Because it's looking like we should have, Cubs should have scored. If this was a bottom from yesterday, it should have, the Cubs should have scored by now in the 3rd inning, okay? If that was the real low from yesterday. So it's more likely now that it's this. This is from yesterday. It's going sideways. That's a bear flag. Usually it goes down at least a little bit here. So maybe the D-backs score a run or two, and then it will be so oversold that the Cubs probably go on a little run. So let's see about this theory. Pretty cool idea that Brian came up with. I'll put in the chat here, bear flag. There's an error we get when we cut and paste. Hopefully you guys can help me figure it out. Sometimes when I cut and paste these charts in the chat, it does something here. We can't identify the error. Why is it happening? All right, so what do we got here? I don't like San Francisco to make trades on. It's too risky. I like to stay with the better teams. So today, Pitt, maybe. I think they're on a winning win streak right here. 2-game win streak. All right. OPS is 5. So maybe in San Diego, they've been winning games. I think more on their defense, though. Pitching. Phillies off to the races. Nothing to do there. I don't see much right now. Well, let's see if NVIDIA reported earnings. Let's see. NVIDIA earnings beat as revenue more than doubles. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see if it's... Oh, it's down a little. Interesting. Okay. When numbers stop meaning, when numbers aren't driving the stock anymore, meaning they double their revenues, you look at that and say, oh, wow. Now, I guess they're waiting for the conference call. But so far, the market's yawning at it. We know your revenues keep going up. Oh, looks like the Cubs got something going on here. It was very oversold here. What was our RSI at? If you go up here to tooltips under attributes, you go up here. You can see what the RSI was. Let's see. 9 on the RSI. So as traders, 9 RSI is pretty ridiculous. Then I take off the tool tips. Because then when you're drawing up the chart, it gets in the way. All right, we're getting a little action now. A couple of scores here. All right, this looks like, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe a little bounce up. Now, the thing about what we do here, it doesn't mean if a bounce comes that necessarily is a run for Cleveland. It could be, okay? But what it could mean is, because this is a very small, we don't have a lot to work with here. So even if we ran the Fibonacci, say that was 5 down right there, which I'll show you how I see that. So there is a little 1. I'll zoom into it. 2, 3, 4. All right, now let's zoom in. So this is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. So what should come next is an ABC up. So we'll even mark this as A, okay? So this would be A, and now we'd be waiting for B to come up to like 50, 62% retrace somewhere in here. So will this move up in the game state? Well, let's see if this plays out. It's cool we're doing this live. So will this move up to here be a run, or will it just be like bases loaded or something, or man on second and third, 1 out? And then the probability is going to start to crank into here and push into that, and then they fail, and then we see the Angels score again. So let's see how this plays out. We'll leave that as is for right now, and we'll see how it develops. Nothing here still. We're thinking bear flag, right? We're thinking maybe Arizona. Let's see who's Arizona has up to bat. 2, 3, 4. The thing about Arizona, again, I don't know all the players perfectly and all that, but it just seems to me, because they're hanging in there. What are they, 11th maybe? They're 10th. OPS 18. So they're like, you know, they're in the top 10. That's good. 18 is kind of, you know, a little bit above 500 of the 30 teams. It just seems like the D-backs are just, they're all about the same to me. I don't know. That's what it feels like. They're all like meh, and all of them are meh. And then somehow they put it together. So like anywhere in the lineup, you could get a spark. And around, I think last night, I think it was 5, 6, 7, 8, I think was last night. Yeah, I believe that was the order going into the bottom of the 9th, and they win the game. I think with the 7th batter is who hit the home run. NVIDIA down almost 2%. All right, let's see if he says something during the conference call. Oh, San Fran, look at that. I still don't see anything, and I don't like either of those teams. So, all right. So here, look at, we already that could have been little a, little b, and then it's going to just pump right to here and then tank again. Or this isn't done yet. We didn't find a yet. So we'll see. Come back to that. It's cool. You can draw your charts and then just come back to them, and they'll all be saved. And then if you want, up here, if you hit this save button, we can say, you know, primary, let's say. This is the primary chart we want. And then if I change it, maybe, let's just change it to this. Like that, and I don't know. Let me put a line or something. You would make another chart, let's say, okay? This, then you come up here and you do alternate. And you save it. Now, if you click on primary, it goes right back to primary. If you go here, you go alternate, boom. So you could have 2 different views of the same game, which like a stock, you can put it all on one chart if you want, but you can do that, which is pretty neat. So I'm going to get rid of alternate. We'll keep the primary, and we'll see what's going on. We also have an injured reserve here. Just again, I don't know the players. I wish I could. You know, I know like the top 1 or 2 guys on every team. 1, 2, 3. But I don't know all the players, so but this is a cool read to see who who's playing, who's out. Nothing here. I don't see anything here. To bet on the Seahawks, I better see a perfect pattern, and I don't see it. Nothing here yet. Nothing here yet. This will be the interesting one to see, because within this B wave, there's this. I know this is very tiny. We're looking at this, but it is what it is. We're in the second inning and trying to guess what's going to happen, which is pretty awesome. So as long as it doesn't hit a new low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any Elliott wave people out there, are you looking at this? It's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is little a, little b, and we're going to pop here for big B. Now, again, I don't know if it's going to be a run to tie it up necessarily. If the pattern was bigger, then yeah, because the retracement, the game signal would have to move more, and that would imply they need to get runs, right? But this one I'm not too sure about. So it's just something to think about if you start trading sports technically. You got to think a little bit about that. Oh, San Diego scored. Okay, we're starting to get some points on the board. Get the charts moving. It looks like Cubs are trying here again. So let's see. All right, I'm just going to lower the air. It's hot in here. I'll be back in a second. Oh, looks like the Cubs are doing something here. Trying to break out. So maybe it was a very oversold signal. And we need the technicals to see where things were for that idea of attaching the charts or whatever. But let's see if something shows up here. Obviously, you can see the resistance, and we'll see if we break out. Oh, wow, look at this. Getting some volatility in this game. That's good. MACDs don't start until, oh, we got that fifth. So let's take these off. We got a fifth wave down. I still think we're going to see a little bit of a pop there. 1, 2. See if we're even getting a little wedge. See if there's any divergence. Oh, there is a divergence. Cleveland? I don't mind them. So a little positive divergence. MACD hasn't started yet because we need a certain amount of at bats. I think it's you need 9 at bats so we can start creating the MACD. So we got to wait a little bit on that. This looks okay for Cleveland here. Oh, I gotta log back in. Man on first. No outs. So let's see if this chart gets wrecked, like in Angels score again, or they sneak out of this inning. And then if they sneak out of this inning, the signal should... Oh, there it goes. So this is busting out. Let's leave this one alone now. 1, 2, 1, 2, nah. Yeah, I don't see anything there. Philly, cranking it out. Yeah, Seattle sucks. Get like hot flashes. I need to lower the air. I wonder if you guys can hear the music even. I don't think so. Alright, maybe I don't want to give up because Angels suck. I guess a team has to win. Every team has to win a couple of games. Now it's starting to look like this to me a little. Let's see how oversold we are. No, we still got that positive divergence there. See? Cleveland has 9-1-2 coming to bat. Let's see if they blow this out. Man on first and second, no outs. Let's see if I put the tooltip on there, if I can see that. I think we might be able to, and that would be cool. Then I don't have to go to ESPN ever. Yeah, cool. It's amazing. You see that? Look at that. We show you right there. 0 outs, man on first and second. That's awesome. I don't need to, I just figured that out. My brother's engineering. It's been awesome. A lot of times I just draw some stuff just to kind of, you know, maybe it's an idea of like how things can look. Oh, wow. Philly's blowing them out now. RSI is at 93. But Seattle is a dangerous team to try to think is going to happen. But maybe A, B, A, B, C. Maybe that's an A. Maybe we're getting close to an A. And we get a B. And then Philly's still going to win this game, you know, at this point. So let's just keep our lines drawn. So maybe we're getting close. See, this is why it's a little annoying, tooltips. Maybe right to come in here? Maybe. I mean, Seattle, in order for that to happen, Seattle would have to score like 3 runs. And maybe it could only go here to the 23% retrace for a B wave. That'd be like 1-2 runs, but maybe we're getting close. Seattle doing some. I'm not going to take it. Baseball, we get odds of plus 200 on average. You know, Yankees are 180, usually 185. The Cubs, 175 usually. The better teams are in the high 100s. But I would say an average is like plus 200. And I think at plus 220, you only have to be right 1 out of 3 times. So if you give yourself the chance with the better charts and the better teams, that's achievable. Well, 1 out. It's starting to look okay for Cleveland. And I love this part of the batting order, what Cleveland has up next. So they have the 9-1-2. I like this. I may take Cleveland, just a small 1 unit type bet because of that. It's holding the RSI divergence. Good. The Angels suck. And this could have been A, B, A, B, C. So let's see if they can get out of this inning. I have the tooltips on. Oh, okay. If I have tooltips on, I'm learning with you guys. So right here we got 1 out, man on first and second. I guess then if I go to draw, oh, then it gets rid of tooltips. Okay, that's cool. All right. This looks sloppy and messy. I don't see anything here. It's just like it's nothing to do. Wow, this is pretty amazing on this one. It's going to be a breakout coming. We're getting towards that. Remember I told you that 5th, 6th, 7th inning, some things start happening? So, but I can't handicap this at all. Seattle, maybe. Oh, and down further. Oh, let's see what they got now. Bases loaded, 1 out. They need a double play. Let's see if they can do it. This looks complete. I just want to see if that B wave. Yeah, it hit the 23% retrace, so that's valid. That could have been a B wave. And I think we're finishing this off now. We even have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that 5th wave. Let's see what the RSI is then. Ah, they blew it out. It's oversold, but no divergence. Still think there's a shot next inning. Two and 1. All right, so far this is staying in the wedge. And then what we look for is a positive divergence. We don't have that yet. So here, positive divergence is when the technicals don't go to a new low, but the price does. So let's see if this fills in a little bit more into the 4th inning, and then maybe Pitt. Pitt has 1, 2, 3 up right now. So bases loaded. We're going to see something happen here. Nothing there. Oh, there goes the Cubs. Cubs got something going on. Let's see. What do Cubs have? No out, man on first. And they had 6, 7, 8. All right, let's see. Do have a breakout. Let's see if it holds. So it popped its head out a little bit here. Couldn't get past. Let me turn this thing off. You know, couldn't get past. Breakout, test. Then it should take off. Oh, they just scored again. Let's see here. Still no positive divergence, so I would wait for this now. It does look pretty extended to the downside. AB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me take this off. AB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, nothing from me still. But this is fun, you know. Doing one game is cool, like I was at the game last night and all. That's awesome. You concentrate on the one game, but it's neat when you have 4, 5, 6, 7 games going on at the same time. Because baseball, there's a lot of waiting around. Oh, tucked their head back in. Something didn't happen here for the Cubs. Maybe this was like wave 4 from the previous day, and we're still going to get that Arizona run. A little bit of a negative divergence. Who's up? 5, 6, 7. I think that was the exact order last night, and they put something together. But even if Arizona scores, then definitely we're looking for a setup for the Cubs. So I'm just going to wait till something happens in this game before I do something. But now it's sort of looking like if yesterday ended here and we did this sideways with a little bit of up, that could have been wave 4. And we still need this 5th down for Arizona. So they score a couple of runs, 1 or 2 runs. And then I think the Cubs are going to win this game, probably. Based on using yesterday's chart in conjunction with this one. But who knows? All right, so here's our pit chart. So now let's see if it comes down one more time. I would like to see if the game signal comes down one more time into here, and this all holds together, and we have a positive divergence. Yeah. Then maybe pit. I still don't love anything here. Nothing actionable, I guess. I'm not going to do Cleveland here because I don't think we have positive divergence. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But I don't know. This looks pretty good. Maybe another inning you need to pop and come in one more time. Let me see if it forms a better bottom. But it looks like Cleveland can score. This one I have no clue. It's just messy. Cleveland, I said they might score. Pitt, we want to see if it fills in a little more. And San Diego's good, so they can easily get a run or maybe a couple guys on base, which would turn the signal down to fill this in. Now Philly's on a runaway train. This could go innings until Seattle does this B wave. Okay, it doesn't have to happen right away. So that's another thing. You got to be prepared if the chart stays the same and there's nothing that majorly has changed. You got to be willing to do it again. But again, I'm telling you, getting plus 200. Let me log into DraftKings, then we can look at some of that together. All right, so another thing, you can trade on Kelce, of course. So if you liked Arizona right now, you think they're going to score, you click over here, you sign into your account, and you could buy Arizona, 54, and then trade it when it pops if they score. Or you could go to DraftKings, and then you go here. FanDuel doesn't have this exact bet. They have how many runs are going to score in the inning total. So DraftKings has both. DraftKings has how many runs are they going to score, but also just will they score. Look at that. It's plus 400. Oh, they have one out. And sometimes you can even get these kind of odds, plus 400, if you still think that this chart we don't really have any edge on right now. So there's nothing to do on this one. But say you like the chart still with one out and you can get 450. I see these guys that I don't know what you guys do with your trading with this EV betting. Okay, I see it. But like one guy said, it was like a 7% return. I guess if you do that every day, it seems like a lot of work. No fun. I mean, because you're going to play both, or the arbitrage thing, you play both sides. I don't know. To me, as a trader, this makes a lot more sense to me. Oh, Cleveland's not doing it. But are we going to set up the positive divergence? That is okay. Mini one, little baby one right there. Did we go to a new low? Yeah, we went to a slight new low. Oh, there goes San Diego. Broke out. Oh, Pitt broke out ahead. What's Pitt doing? All right, so I kind of had it right. I didn't take it because it wasn't perfect. But let's see what they're doing now. No outs, man, on first and second. But my overall, if you were watching this from earlier, my idea of this little wedge thingy kind of played out, where I thought it was going to bust up to the Pittsburgh. Now it looks like they're going to score. Let's see if they do. If not, we'll have to adjust how the chart looks. Still nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Can I make this box bigger? Oh, I can't just extend it? Oh, there I can. Okay, cool. I guess I should really put a box around this one too. Okay. All right, we'll leave this game on for a second. I'll be right back. What? Oh, thank you. Cool. Yeah, 0 people, but that's fine. game was fun last night. Yeah, yeah, it was exciting. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. All right, what happened while I was gone? Oh, my mic was live during all that. Cool. I have to remember that. It's like watching paint dry today. No action. Oh, Cleveland here. Okay, what's happening here? Four, five, six. Oh, the Pitt couldn't do it. Let's see what they did here. 2 outs, second and third. All right, now, interestingly, guys that trade, you guys know, and this wasn't a completed wedge, but I had it drawn like this, but it is interesting that it broke out and it usually comes back and throws back to test, and then it zooms. So let's see if they score here, and then we'll see this go like this. They have man second and third, 2 outs. This is so cool that I can do this now. I don't have to go to ESPN. I love it. Very cool. Seattle, like I told you, flatlining. There'll be a little blip somewhere in this game, but to pick that exact, I mean, RSI is maxed here, 92 on RSI. So maybe if Seattle 7, 8, 9, it's not so bad. But you know, if they had 891, 912, and it's still flatlining, maybe give it a try, especially if the RSI is maxed out. But like I told you, Seattle's no good. Oh, it even tells you the most recent swing. See that? Strike swinging. Oh, is that it? He struck out. Yeah, he struck out. There it is, the 2, 2, 3. Okay, this gives me all the data I need. This is excellent. Excellent. So they failed. Oh, we're getting a little bounce there. Oh, they loaded it up. It's a little behind. So loaded bases. Look at this. Look at the game signal. Look at that. It's bouncing right off that trend line. Isn't that cool? They're probably going to score. I mean, if this is a stock, it broke out, it tested, it should zoom. Let's see if there's like a big hit here for Pittsburgh. Like a double or something. Like a home run, a grand slam would be awesome if we called it right here. But that is a little breakout. Not such a perfect little wedge, but the idea is there. But the RSI is completely maxed. This would be interesting to see what happens here. There we are. Oh, there goes the Cubs. Finally, some movement. What do we got here? No outs, man on second. Armstrong with a double. Guy's a machine. He's great. He's great also on the field. Oh, they got the number 1 up. It's number 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. This is it. All right, we'll get a breakout. That's good. I did tell my girlfriend I think the Cubs are going to win today based on, well, really, Arizona's played the Cubs, I think, 3 or 4 times this year, maybe 4, and they have only won once last night. And that was, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, luck or skill, but bottom of the 9th, walk-off home run. All right, let's see if the Cubs can make this happen. If they don't, that'd be pretty sad. Man on third, 1 out. All right, he can tag up. Need a... Otherwise, it's going to start morphing into something different. Nothing here. This pattern is weird. I can't even handicap this at all. I have no idea. Maybe this was A, this is B, and it pops for Cincinnati. I'll just put it on there. Let me put all these in the chat. Maybe this is B. Maybe that's like a little flag thingy, and it pops here. I'll start putting these in the chat. Oh, Cleveland. This is looking like a bottom now to me. And the divergence. MACD's hooking. Cleveland 456. I think who's up? LA is still up. 2 outs. This looks pretty good. Three outs. Because the signal could just flatline here. This looks pretty good though. I don't know the exact A, B in here. Maybe it was A and B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're in the 4th inning. I'm just going to put a little arrow. Still, I see no amazing setups yet, but let's just see if that happens. This was a fail for Pittsburgh. See, they just suck. Like, if this was a better team, they would have took advantage of that. That's how I look at it. So let's take everything off now and kind of reset the table. So what do we have here? Nothing. There's so many setups all week long that you don't have to force anything. You just be patient. So I see nothing. It's Seattle doing exactly what I said. Nothing. Though there will be, they probably will score. Shutouts are kind of rare. I wonder what percentage of games are shutouts. I'd like to know this. Oh, the video just went up 3.5% after hours. All right, roughly 10 to 14%. Okay, that's cool to know. Cubs, no, it's a foul. This looks very corrective now. Like, this looks very corrective. Like, Arizona maybe, you know, we still need that move down from where we thought about it all the way over here. I mean, we have negative divergences. Arizona 891. See if Arizona could break the break the stalemate. Nothing actionable still. Just nothing going on. Fly 2 outs, man on third for Chicago. Oh, Nvidia 4%. Markets are going to be up big tomorrow. Oh, this is again. I keep coming back to this. This is really starting to develop now for Cleveland. Who has? They have it. Yeah, they're batting. Oh, 2 outs, man on first. Wouldn't surprise me if something happened here. This is looking like a good bottom now. See that? They got to score. And this looks like it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we did hit a slightly low. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. This is looking decent for Cleveland. They could score right here with 2 outs. And if not, the next inning I think would be good because this looks like their number 7 batter. So we'd have 8, 9, 1. Well, they get one more guy on, and they have 9, 9, 1, 2. Oh, Pittsburgh's going to try again. Oh, we got a nice positive divergence. Maybe Pitt's going to try again. Who does Pitt have up? 7, 8, 9. So I'm just going to put some directional kind of arrows on this stuff so we can keep track. I do think there's a blip coming. I told you this little blip here for Seattle. So one of these innings, again, you need probably the perfect setup. 2, 3, 4, maybe. Oh, broke down. Oh, this looks okay here, actually. That's a little too much, but now something like this. Let's see if this fills in now. Let's try this same kind of pattern again. Now we have something that's this looks a little bit more defined. So like Pitt maybe gets another guy in another inning or two. And I do like this. Looks pretty good for Pittsburgh. Yeah. Still holding the positive divergence on the MACD. 7, 8, 9 up. Oh, Cleveland. What'd they do? First and third, 2 outs. I said they could score, right? Let's see. You want the 2 out, a little 2 out rally. These guys are hanging tough, doing nothing. I thought Arizona might score here based on this. Do we have this divergence still? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, MACD. No good there. All right, I'll be back in a few. All right, let's see if anything's changed. It looks like all the good. Oh, Arizona did score. Okay, that was cool. Good job, guys. Oh, San Francisco broke out. All right, didn't do what we thought there, but came out of this range. That's good. And we're not going to touch these two teams. Cleveland, see if something happens here. All right, so there goes Arizona. Now, I think we're going to have nice setup for the Cubs. So we'll get back to that in a second. Maybe not next inning exactly, but this is like it's still carving out something. Again, these are two shitty teams. It's not worth it. Still think there's something here. Pitt. New low. And MACD. We gotta wait for this. But yeah, but this would be good if this can kind of fill in a little more. Maybe even make this a little bit more like that. Kind of comes up. Pitt thinks they do something to come in. Let's see if this fills in real nice. If it fills in real nice here, then we'll go for Pitt. And they could just score. I mean, this looks okay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Let's see. Nothing here. Oh, Seattle might have someone on base. I told you they probably won't get shut out, right? So I just didn't know when this would play out. Wow. And who's Seattle have up? 2, 3, 4. All right. I think I told you that was decent. Keep an eye on this. Cleveland, I still think it's going to pop. This, I have no idea. Maybe this was ABC. And Cincinnati can do a couple of run maybe. Get a run back. All right, so let's go back to that theory we had with it continuous. So that was a wave 4 for the Cubs. So now we have almost wave 5. And when we see, let's zoom in now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need this little fifth down here. So either Arizona scores again. Who do they have? What do they have going on right now? 2 outs. Oh, it's over. Okay. So maybe the Cubs don't score here, and then automatically, since we're getting into the 7th inning, this would come down towards Arizona because there's higher probability they're going to win. But then we have, here I'll show you, from yesterday, this would have been this would have been 4. And we're finishing off the fifth wave. So right here would be A, and then maybe Cubs can make some kind of comeback. All right, so we got the move that we thought, Arizona to score here. Okay, that was that. Now let's see if we can fill this in. So if we get this 5 down perfectly, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then A, then I'm going to be definitely taking the Cubs. It could be that the A is here. I mean, let's put an alternate. The alternate would be that was A already, and Cubs are getting ready to come right back. Okay? So we'll need more information. Let me update the chat on this one. Cubs won't get shut out. I don't think so. Just like last night, I didn't think the D-backs would get shut out. Not touching that one. Cleveland, I still think is going to pop in here. Building pressure. Cleveland's got 9-1-2. I might have to give this one a try. They might be finally ready to do something. I'm going to do a small one. Oh, the Angels still have the ball. 2 outs, man on first. What is Cleveland's stats here again? Oh, they're so bad. 30. They're in last place in OPS. Ugh. Nah, I'm not doing it. You guys out there, if you know something I don't, the chart looks good. It does. Cleveland looks pretty good here. Pittsburgh's filling in. Who's batting? San Diego's batting. Would actually like that line now to come down just a little more towards San Diego. Oh, there we go. They're getting the 5th wave down. Oh, does that mean the Cubs are going to make a turnaround this inning? 6, 7, 8. Technically, we have that 5th wave. Oh no, not just yet. Okay. This is the one I want to concentrate on. There's a trade here for the Cubs by the end of the game. They're not going to get shut out. I don't think so. Did Seattle do anything? Nope. That's how bad they suck. Did they even have men on base? I bet they did. Oh, let's put the tooltip. Maybe. Oh, then we could go back to that point and see what was happening. That would be badass. Right here. Let's see what happened. Right at this dip. See that little dip? Man on first, no outs. What do we got here? 3 outs. Yeah. That's what I mean. That's a suck team, and they didn't do shit. But that's cool. We can go back in time and see what made that little blip right there. It's because they had a man on base with no outs, and then they failed again. So they suck. All right, this keeps filling in nicely for Pitt. I did so great with Pitt earlier in the year, and then they kind of just like fell apart. I don't know. Not reliable anymore. I guess that's it. And again, you guys that know a lot about all the players and stuff, I don't know, maybe they did something. Maybe they're sucking at something. I think Brian told me they suck at defense, maybe. I don't know. All right, so we want this who has the ball? San Diego. So I want to see this fill in a little bit more, and then maybe Pitt's got it. Look, they got everything going. No positive divergence on the MACD yet. Pitt has 1, 2, 3 coming to bat. 2 outs for the Cubs already. That's what I thought. So I think the Cubs are going to be next inning. And then Pitt, 2 outs, man on first for San Diego. So maybe if they got one more man on base, this would probably, or this is looking really good actually for Pitt. Let me put this in the chat. This is looking pretty good. No, that cut and paste thing is, I haven't had that issue today. Oh, there goes Cleveland. What do they got going on? Shit. All right, well, you guys saw, oh yeah, double. No outs. Okay. See how the chart works? It's pretty fucking cool, huh? Look at that. We had the arrow here. Took a couple extra innings, so we started talking about it here, and here. So it took 2 innings and 1 more inning than we thought. But looking pretty good. The chart is saying that they should score this inning. Everything's in line. And they had, look at 9-1-2 coming to bat. San Diego score again? Oh no, they got out of the inning. Okay. Pitt here. This is looking like this is going to happen, I think. And who do they have up? 1, 2, 3. This is the best chance to take Pitt. MacD's hooking at least. We got a little bit of a divergence here in the histogram. Right here. We're getting that hook. You see it right there? See this? Getting ready to hook up with the wedge. Forget this Seattle game. They suck. Cleveland. You dog. What do they do? All right, man. I'm third, 1 out. Remember the trade we make is will Cleveland score in the 5th? That was the trade. So I'm not calling for them to win, all right? We're just looking at just 1 inning ahead. Cubs here. Oh, this looks really good. I think Arizona's not going to do anything here. Let's see. No outs. Arizona's got the ball. All right, good. So we've had this drawn. Since it's playing out, we just want to see Arizona not do anything this inning, okay? So like almost a 1, 2, 3 inning. And then I think the Cubs, we can jump on them. And this probably caused some kind of divergence. Let's see how this looks. Starting to get a little bit of a... See how it's starting to round out a little here? MacD. And next inning, they have 9-1-2, my favorite part of the batting order. So we will definitely be taking the Cubs. I just want to see, though, if Arizona blows this chart up somehow. Meaning that, they score another 2 or something, and that would change things a little bit. But as of this second, this looks really, really good. I hope they go 1, 2, 3 down, Arizona. Nothing here. Oh, Cleveland scored. Should have made that bet. Damn. My man Brian tells me not to worry about the team so much. Worry about the chart. The chart trumps everything. Maybe. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you could have a shitty company that has a good-looking chart and does its thing, right? I guess the same concept. All right, so we got a little pop again. I don't know if there's going to be much more of this. I mean, this doesn't look bad. There's a bottom in here, maybe. So we'll keep an eye on this. All right, they got out of the inning. Cool. So now maybe what we can see is maybe like a little inverse head and shoulders bottom. Like a little scoop here, a little scoop here, a little scoop here, and then it keeps breaking out. Or at least it retraces more. Because if this was A, let me clean this up. If this was A here and we're looking for a B, definitely could go up a little higher. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's a little bit of a bug. Captured it. Oh, it's sticking with it. That's weird. But B waves could stop here at 23%. So it could be that already. Angels are going to have some kind of day today, even though they suck. Or this is going to be a little rounded out and it's going to come up to like in here maybe. And Cleveland's going to tie it up. You heard it here first. Oh, there goes Pitt, breaking out of the wedge. Wonder if anyone followed. Now, can they follow through? See, this is when it means are you a good team or not. No outs, man on first, no outs. Can they do it? Arizona's got one man on already, no outs. Damn, they're going to mess up the chart. Whee! Still holding a positive divergency. This is why I wait. At least you got to wait. You can't just blindly make it, because if the chart looks good, at one point it could get all messed up during the inning if the other team does something, right? So that's why we're waiting on this, to kind of see what it looks like after this inning or towards the end of this inning. But I like the setup. 9-1-2 is good. Cubs getting shut out by the D-backs. Doesn't make sense. We had that big drop yesterday. This was all wait for. We're finishing off the move for Arizona. It should rally back for the Cubs. Pitt, man on first, no outs. Looks like they might be changing the pitcher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, maybe we got a fifth wave here now. Meaning Cincinnati might be able to do something. Yeah, this is A. 1, 2. No positive divergence. Look at that. The RSI hit 0 practically. Oh, there we go. Little life. What happened? Double play? 1 out, 2 outs. All right, here we go. This looks good. Let's get over to the Cubs. See what they're going to give us. I bet you they only give us, let's guess, 175. Whoa, 240? Just want to see them get at it. Oh, here we go. We can watch right here, too. DraftKings is the fastest, by the way, if you ever want to see exactly what's happening with a game. Obviously, if you're wagering, you need to have the most up-to-date information. But my brother and I did all this homework, and the name of the company that they contract is called Sport Genius. Sport Genius puts people literally in the stadium with iPads, and as soon as it happens live, they're shooting it up to the mothership and right back down into our app. So that's how this is all happening. It's kind of archaic, but that's the way it works. So they actually have people live in the stadiums. They contract with the stadium. I believe that's how they do it. The other one is called Sport Radar. Oh, they're out? Let's see, not yet. Oh, strikeout. Right? Come on. I'm going to do 2 units on this one. So $20 plus 240. And I like this. Let's just see if it looks good. Yep. Perfect. This is a nice trade here. Hopefully someone's following. I think this is going to be a good one. So we're going to put this in. Okay. We're expecting a move up in the game signal. Let's put the Fibonacci on, just in case they just tie it up. All right, so, I mean, worst case scenario, or not worst case, I still think they're going to come up here. You see all this resistance now? This is all resistance, right? So it lines up right with the 61% retrace. Is that amazing? Look at, let's put this right through the thick of the resistance, right there. Look at it. It's sitting exactly on the 62. So let's see if let's see if the Cubs, maybe they go ahead here even, or tie it up. And let's see if we get the game signal come right up to that 62, and then we see. I don't know who's going to win the game. Based on the zoomed out view that I told you the Cubs are going to win this game, but we'll take it inning by inning. It's getting pretty oversold here for Cincinnati. It's interesting. Again, I'm not going to touch this. See, right now I'm taking a trade on the Cubs. They're like the best, 5th in overall, #1 in OPS in the entire league. So to me, this is a good one. And I told you we were thinking about looking at the series together. This looked like that was this straight thing with this little pop is a 4th wave. We got the 5th wave. We got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have the positive divergences still. Ah, we don't. Damn. All right, that's a little bit of a buzzkill, but very oversold. Okay, right here. And 9-1-2 in the batting order. I still like it. Maybe, though, because we don't have the positive divergence, it has to do this. Let's put it in red. A, B, and then it's going to take until the 9th inning for them to score, okay? Which I'm still going to... I mean, hey, Arizona won in the 9th inning yesterday. So let's see how this develops. We got to, like, wait for this to play out. They got 1-1, no outs. Another one of those wedges. I told you, you're watching this out here, and this is all like doesn't make sense. If you're a trader, you see exactly what I'm doing. So you might as well just jump on the app and start trading. If you're a sports fan and you've never seen this before, which you will, it will be on ESPN and all of the sports stations soon enough. Within the next 2 years, guarantee they're going to have a chart technician on the desk doing what I'm doing. They will flash to that guy on a Sunday when there's 6 NFL games, and they'll say, what do you see in any of the charts? And he's going to say, nothing here. I maybe see a setup here for Kansas City, blah, blah, blah. That is coming. Mark my words, it is definitely happening. I can't believe this discovery is not being exploited yet. It's almost ridiculous. And the methods I see that you guys do, I don't know, it's very data intensive. I just think this is such a fresh, innovative, new way to look at sports. I know all the data means it's important, and you know, the past and trends and all that stuff. But this thing about arbitrage, where you guys are running around to different sport books to clip a few points here and there, and then the plus EV betting, which I don't know. I don't know. I just think there's a place for this in the industry. I'm not saying those methods don't work. I'm not saying those methods aren't profitable. I'm not saying you can't build like a big trading firm off of something like that. I'm just saying that I don't understand why what I'm doing right here, is not being exploited just yet. Now, if I call this Cleveland thing, I mean, this is shaping up here, folks. Look at this. It's shaping up as a bottom, okay? They got to almost pump like this inning, but it's shaping up as a bottom. Who has the ball? All right, Cleveland's up the bat. 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see. They got to pump like now. Otherwise, they run that risk of kind of doing what Seattle. I'm still doing it. Look at this. Look how bad they are. They suck so bad, Seattle. I'm heading up there. I was going to see a game. I'm heading up there. The first NFL game is going to be there, but I don't think I'm going to make it. So maybe I'll just head down to the stadium and go to one of the bars down there. I should be at the game, but it's too much of a pain in the ass to switch everything. Oh, what'd Pitt do? They failed again? Let's see. What's Pitt doing? 2 outs for the Cubs already. Pitt. 1 out. Oh, 1 out, man on first and second? That's not so bad. What's this looking like? All right, there it is. Maybe it's this again. Come on, Crow is up. Let's go, buddy. Right? Oh, no. Crow just struck out. What did he do? 2 outs. Suzuki. 0-2. Come on, dude. You guys gonna lose 2 to the D-backs? I still like this. Ah. I've seen 2 out runs. Is it still holding? Still holding by a thread. One, two. I don't see anything else. Suzuki is going to get on base. Probably hit a home run right now. Come on, baby. 3-1. 2-out rally. Let's do it. Right at the... Look at it. It can't go down anymore or bust the pattern. But it's holding by a thread. So if he walks, this might bounce up a little hair and save the day. Let's see if that happens. I love this shit. Oh, it did it. It bounced right at the line. Are we going to pull this one out of our ass right now? This is super exciting. It bounced. I told you, needed a bounce. I guess he walked. Let's just watch the signal. Let's not even watch the game. And it'll be exciting. So we got the number what? Crow is 1, Suzuki's 2. So we're in the we have 3, 4, 5 coming to bat. 2 outs. Man on first. 0-1. I can pretty much tell what's happening in the game just by the signal. All right, let's just go through here. What's Pitt doing? Did they fail? Pitt, first and third, 2 outs. I didn't take them. Seattle sucks. This is losing. It's looking bottomy to me for Cleveland. They may pull something out of their ass here at the end. This is Cincinnati can score. Well, if you guys are out there, go ahead, take my, if you guys think, you guys know your own shit, but this looks like it's gonna bust out. Cincinnati looks like they can score. I'll put this in the chat. Oh, they didn't do it. Damn. Look at these D-backs, man. All right, I gotta clean this up. All right, well, what are you gonna do? That was a good setup. I'm not upset taking that. Let's hang in there with these Cubs. I think I saw yesterday Arizona is one of the top 3 teams maybe in the entire league for comeback wins. And they did it again last night. I think I saw that stat like 2 nights ago. And it happened last night again. So maybe they're like number 2 now in the whole league for comebacks. All right, the Cubs have 4, 5, 6. Let's see if they can get the D-backs out of this inning like this. And I think I might try. Oh, there goes Cincinnati. What do they got going on? Bases loaded, 1 out. That was a good call, right? Nice. I definitely told you guys an inning before that loaded up the bases. This looks like this what's supposed to happen. I mean, anything can happen because this is sports and blah, blah, blah. But what's supposed to happen is an explosive move out of here. Like, what did I say? They were bases loaded? What are they doing here? Bases loaded. Whoa, maybe a fucking grand slam or something, or a double. A falling wedge. Let me see. I like to show you guys this falling wedge pattern. Here we go. What's a good one? What's a good one here? This is a good one. Should I say it? Okay. There's the wedge. There's our wedge. All right. And usually the target of the falling wedge, it comes back to where it originated from, right here. So you see how it went higher than that? Okay, so that's like the target. So the target of this would be up here, which is at the 50-yard line, which means Cincinnati ties the game up. Now, again, let's see. They got to execute, but the pattern is there. This is a falling wedge, ABC, on positive divergences. This should explode. They should get at least a run here. I'm thinking they get like 2, maybe 3. But they got to do it. All right, let's go back to this. Arizona. All right. It's doing what it should. Just wonder. In the micro here, I don't see. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right there, it should have been the move. And then failed. So it's throwing me off a little bit here. Pitt. See how bad they are? They failed. God damn it. That's why, you know. Cubs, out of all these teams, that was the one to take. And they couldn't do it. Look at this. Seattle, flatlining. They're literally dead on the EKG machine. I mean, look at that. Bzzz. So bad. Does it set up again? I think I did this once with Pittsburgh, and it was like, no. And then finally they did something. Maybe? I don't know. Pitt's weird how they play. Yeah, they got positive divergences all over the place. We had the hook. They had the whole setup for them. What's Arizona doing here? Let's get back to this. Oh, so they're giving the Cubs 265. Man, on first and third? No outs? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. They're going to get another run. Wow, Arizona, impressive, man. Beating the Kings here. It's good. Yeah, I don't know, guys. The Cubs for me. They had the setup. This is weird now. Doesn't look right. So I'm not going to do anything. Yeah, that doesn't look right to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. They're in the throes of it. Like Arizona's going to score again, maybe, even. Yeah, no good. Did Cincinnati do something? 1 out. Oh, they must have changed the pitcher, probably. 3 and 2, 1 out, bases loaded. This is an interesting one. And the pitch. Foul. And the pitch. Arizona, what are they up to? Yeah, look, no, good win, boys. They win the series. That's awesome. They might see them in the playoffs. If Arizona can make the wild card, I don't know if they're gonna make it. Maybe. I bought my next ticket, so I saw the game last night against the Cubs. I'm going to see them play the Yankees at the end of September. Might be a super important game for the D-backs. I don't think the Yanks. Yeah, they're 8 games ahead for a wild card. Cleveland flatlining. Told you had that chance, and nope. Pittsburgh. Seattle. There'll be a blip. I don't think they'll shut them out. What did we look? Let's say 15%. That was on the high end. So 15% of MLB games go shutouts. Oh, since he scored 1. All right, that's pretty cool. 2 outs, man on second and third. Again, this chart and the way it even broke out right there says actually they get a single here, drive in another 2 runs. This is gonna pop if that happens. Arizona, what do we got here? Innings over. Plus 550 for the Cubs to score in the 9th. Ah, oh, that's attractive. But there's really nothing here. Yeah. Maybe. I can't give a 5 plus 600. Oh, it's already an out. Hmm. Two outs. All right, D-backs. Good job, guys. So, man, yeah, from yesterday, this might have been, this is all of wave 5. So, meaning the Cubs were very weak starting from the 8th or 8th inning yesterday right through. And there was a little bit of respect for the Cubs here, and then they had a little chance. And so it looks like they were finishing off, meaning, again, that theory we have about, so this was finished wave 4. And then I need a 5 on this. I gotta tell my brother I need a wave 5. And then that's it. So I wonder if they see each other in the playoffs, if the Cubs come out ripping right away. That's what it would imply. I gotta tell my brother. We need. Keep making changes here. Cincinnati can only get the 1. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right, guys, I'm going to pack it in right now. And let's see what games we have on after this. I think we have more with Boston, New York, Milwaukee, LA, Atlanta. This is the game. LA, Atlanta. All right, guys. I'm going to go home. I'm at the office right now. And then I might hop on again later on.